a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And a huge story unfolding. I say that because they are closing in potentially on promotion. It's the Clarets, and they take on the Dragons. Well, fantastic reflex action. Kane.
Well, what a chance that was to take the lead. But you have to give the goalkeeper credit. What a brilliant save that was.
Well, as spectacular as the save was, it can't be just about... Oh, there it is! And as it stands, they're going up!
Well, it's in their hands now. Can they just hold on here?
They're back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Nice looking move, this. Jonathan Close. And making sure there was no danger in the end. Gonzalez. Now the Dragons might be able to profit here. Oh, lovely ball. Well, offside, but a tight call.
Well, that was really close. It was almost the perfect run, wasn't it?
Frank Lampard. And a timely intervention. Good weight on that pass. Kane. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Lovely ball over the top. And dealt with that ball comfortably. Interception to snuff out the danger. Scholes. Lampard with it. Well, far from the ideal pass. Basha. And teammates to play it to. Not the pass he had in mind. Goals might lead to a chance. Can she put it away? And the ball in the back of the net, and that could be huge in the overall story of promotion.
Well, we're going to find out about their character now. They need to respond here.
Frank Lampard. Well, a shocking pass, really. The Dragons are showing good width. Played into the centre. Well, not away properly. Vialli. And he stopped them in their tracks. And he's certainly not alone. Could be dangerous. Smith, through on goal. Given away by Dragons. Incisive ball from Smith. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Decent position. Nicely timed tackle. Smith. Graham Hansen. And it might be. Splendid defending. And across the touchline, so a throw in here. Lampard. Now with Graham Hansen. This looks decent from the Clarets, but they dealt with the threat posed. Rijkaard. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Oh, that's a really good run. A poor cross, all things considered. An example of how to press. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Can they forge ahead? Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won. Gonzalez. Oh, good vision. And inspirational goalkeeping.
Well, that should have been a goal, but what a save that is from the keeper.
Good-looking cross. And striking it on the volley, just no luck.
Well, good technique, but just wide of the target.
Not made it look routine, but read it well. And a chance to whip it in here. Spot on with that tackle. That is that for the first half here. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. He read it well defensively. Impeccable vision from Lampard. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Ealezr threading it through. There it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Green. And return to Smith. Oh, it's gone in! A goal! And unless they act quickly, they're not going to be celebrating promotion, at least not today.
Well, they have to pick themselves up here. They need at least 2 goals now.
Bashan. Room to roam on the wing for the Dragons, but quick thinking defensively. Intense pressure. Frank Rijkaard. Jonathan Klaus. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Payne. And attacking possibilities for the Dragons. It's offside, and perhaps he should have been a bit more alert.
And maybe a little bit more aware in the box. He was just too static.
Oh, he's through here. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Graham Hansen. Good work from the Dragons to win back possession. And possibilities here. 30 minutes to go then. Still alive. Deflected behind. Corner forthcoming. Taken short. And drawing it back. The chance they could get caught out on the break here. Well, a disappointing end to that break. It's difficult for both sides to find any passing rhythm. Good idea. And a touch of finesse. Oh, choosing to chip, and it wasn't so very far away.
Well, it was good vision, excellent technique, but not quite the end result it deserved.
Could play it in. Gonzalez! Quite on target. Unfortunate, you've got to say.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate. It's good technique. She makes good contact, but it needs to be on target to trouble the keeper.
Frank Rijkaard. Jonathan Klaus. Frank Rijkaard now. They've chosen to go through Harry Kane. Options around him. Rijkaard. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Frank Rijkaard. Now with Graham Hansen. Well, he's given us away. And the shot. And pushed away to safety. And touched onto the frame of the goal. Gianluca Vialli. And return to Vialli. Now, what can the Clarets do from this position? Smuggled away. And a textbook interception. Very alertly winning back possession. This looks promising. Getting in the way of that superb defensive play.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise inside this stadium. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on. What a noise we've got.
Well, this looks promising from the Clarets. And let's give credit to the defending. And support available. And the danger is averted. Important interception. Frank Lampard. Well, showing good vision. She fancies it. And a goal! As it stands, they're still in position to be promoted. But this is far from over yet.
Well, that certainly wasn't in the script, was it? They're under pressure now.
Kane. Oh, he's given the ball away. Close. Can he find the right pass? And they will be awarded a free kick for that. It's looking promising. Can he get one back? Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And there goes the final whistle. In a nutshell, promotion guaranteed.
Well, they showed today why they are getting promoted. They were disciplined, they were inventive.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from the Division Rivals League. It's the Clarets, and they take on the Raiders.
Well, I have to say, Derek, they look a really good team at the moment. They pass it well, they've got great movement, and they're hard to beat. I'm looking forward to this one, as are these fans.
The first 11 for Raiders. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Paolo Maldini plays with Antonio Rüdiger in central defence. Jamal Musiala starts alongside Camille Abili in central midfield. And up front, Gerd Müller plays with Carlos Tevez in attack. Sends it back. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Who can they pick out? Really good build-up, but no end product. Abili. Well, the referee allowing the play to flow. Salah. Salah does thrive on veering in field, but they dealt with the threat posed. Well, let's get more details on the injury situation from our pitchside reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Oh, there's some real concerned looks from the bench, I have to tell you, because he's landed right on top of his elbow, and that's causing him some serious pain at the moment.
Cheers, Jeff. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, where has the time gone? It seems like only 5 minutes ago he was joining the club, but today, Stuart, marks his 200th appearance.
Well, after 200 appearances, I think you get referred to as a legend, and he certainly deserves that status. What a good player and signing he's turned out to be.
Musiala. Harry Kane. Good idea. Possession lost by the Clarets. Tevez. Julia Green. Harry Kane slips it through. What a commitment to defending. And Raiders couldn't hang on to it. Graham Hansen. Selma Basha. On the ball, Rüdiger. Paolo Maldini. Abili. Well, a bad pass it was. Rijkaard. Will it happen for them? Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Camille Abili. Musiala. Maldini. Oh, fancy footwork. But fair play, that goes down as a very good recovery. Well, it's a good Raiders move in the making this, but really sticking to their task defensively. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Graham Hansen. Lampard with it. Frank Rijkaard now. Well read to put an end to that attack. Tevez. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. It's a bit of a struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now. Opportunity it is. Still a chance. What a vital intervention. Delivering it. Oh, surely. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward. Kane. Lampard with it. It did look on for them, but not to be. Gerd Müller. This is Salah. Will he play it in? What a decisive punch by the keeper. And they have possession again. A good vision there. Smith. Might be able to produce from this position. So the whistle then, we're at the half. Into the second half, the Raiders with the advantage, but no room for complacency. Camille Abili. Müller worked it well. He's blocked it! Julia Green and teammates around her. Has eyes for goal! Oh, a tremendous block. Well, conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. And that's aggravating for a manager, giving it away like that. Salah. Well, the supporters think it's on. Big chance to get them on terms. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Selma Basha. Gerd Müller. And the Clarets have possession again. Tevez is in here. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps.
Well, that save has kept them in this game. They now need to create one or two chances of their own.
Well, as spectacular as the save was, it can't be just about their stellar keeper. They know that. Well, disappointing for the Raiders to give it away like that. And defensive play to be applauded. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Need to get back quickly here. Smith! And it's a goal! Level again! What a match this is turning out to be!
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and when through on goal, she makes no mistake. She just hits it so cleanly and with power. That's a great finish.
Now, Clarets moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? High pressing and good high pressing. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Müller. And he has options available. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Fine piece of pressure. Can they capitalise on it? It's the Raiders' turn now. Might be a chance to break. Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Oh, what a top-notch pass. Danger averted. Frank Rijkaard. Happy to take on the shot. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. A very effective challenge put in.
Well, that could prove to be a big moment in the game. They still have a chance here, and that's thanks to that save by Courtois.
Well, it was a splendid piece of goalkeeping, but he has to remain on his toes. Gives it a go. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. Well, maybe an opportunity here for the Clarets to extend their lead. Not away completely. And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. Danger still on. Lampard. Lampard! And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here. So back underway at 3-1. And a free kick awarded by the referee. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Tevez. Luna. Is it going to be? Oh, my word. There's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. Well, the seconds are ticking away, and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, I think the scoreline reflects the difference between the two teams. For
Oh,
most
they could be in here, Stuart. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. So a personnel change then. Let's see about the delivery. Well, the header not troubling the goalkeeper.
Well, I have to say the defender has done just enough there to put him off.
Oh, she's in a really promising position. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Can she find the right pass? Fine play by Müller. It's still alive. Oh, that's brilliant! A strike so delightful. You'd never tire of seeing it again and again. Sheer technical excellence. A goal of the highest order. Take a bow. Pass after pass, happy to just keep possession and frustrate their opponents. The Clarets pushing forward with options available. Frank Lampard. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Gerd Müller. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Müller. How can they turn one of these attacks into a goal? And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be... Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we've got action from the Division Rivals League coming right up. What might we see today, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Well-timed tackle. Smith! Strong hand on that one. This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre-forward could become isolated.
Oh, wait a minute. They could well be in. Well, that's a really top-notch piece of defending. Oh, it's there for her. Oh, a save. And she gobbles up the second opportunity. She deserves all the plaudits going. So, underway again here. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard. Oh, great vision. And teammates around him. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. And possession given away. Could be threatening. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful.
With the license plate please contact the nearest security guard. Thank you.
Palmer with it. It might be. And a goal! So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Gervinho showing good defensive judgment. Rijkaard. And the decision offside here. Ruben Neves. Pirlo. Plenty of support here. And Ronaldo just needs to remain level-headed. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day. Well, the Clarets get the ball rolling again. How will they react to this setback? Close. Astute piece of defending. Moving it forward. And space to cross it. Nicely timed tackle. Alessandro Bastoni. Ronaldo. Just the challenge that was required. Well, that's how to play a through ball. Frank Lampard. A goal! Real excitement. A back and forth type of game. Now they're level. So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Palmer. And successfully cut out. Smith. Oh, good vision from Smith. In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
Pirlo. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, it stopped a promising attack in its tracks, and you wouldn't be surprised if there's a card coming out here. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
Must go to the keeper for getting both hands on it. Ronaldo. And take it away. Graham Hansen. Close. And threading it through. Terrific save. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Ronaldo! And that's a very good parry. Frank Lampard. Takes aim! And the goalkeeper has outdone him. The play stopped, they will make the change now. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, it still could be dangerous. High quality defending. Teammates in the middle. And cleared away. Ruben Neves. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Chances on. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. The managers will now deliver their half-time team. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Perfect challenge. The Clarets are showing good width here. This could be the equaliser. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And just look at that finish. 1v1 against the keeper, and she hits it with power. It's a great goal.
Throw-ins given. And that's how to beat your opponent, but stand defending when it mattered. Plenty of support here. Now can they hit them on the counter? Fine pass from Smith. Was an important piece of defending. Palmer. Ronaldo. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. This to see them take the lead once again. And that is when you need your goalkeeper.
Well, you can't argue with those stats, can you? They've had good chances at both ends. The game is being played with great intensity, and it's been a pleasure to watch.
Well, the supporters think it's on. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Trying to pick out a teammate. And the problem not completely solved. Well read to put an end to that attack. That's a good-looking shot. Well, it turned out to be fairly routine for the keeper in the end. Could be a chance to break here. This looks more than decent. Can they profit from this? Thwarting him and pushed away to safety. Jonathan Klaus. Splendid pass by Lampard. An alert piece of defending. Smith. That's a good pass. Well, she has the scent of a hat-trick in her nostrils, but not quite.
Well, she's looking really sharp here. Really does deserve to get her hat-trick.
Clean challenge. And threading it through. And Harry Kane might do damage. And how about that for a save? Gervinho. It's with Ruben Neves. And he's won the ball. And teammates around him. Real chance. Stopped a certain goal. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Graham Hansen. Could be dangerous. Chance to finish. And she's in the mood today. She's gone and made us a double.
Well, here it is again. What a good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
Smith. Here's Kane. Oh, he's blocked it! Oh, a really untidy loss of possession. Well, nothing comes of it. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Really good build-up, but no end product. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. They're showing a willingness to attack as the referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. But the keeper producing a save to match it. And they're making a change. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, he does have a flair for the spectacular, but that... wasn't especially spectacular.
Yeah, he just got the technique all wrong. A wasted chance, really.
Now, options are plenty. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And offside it is. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Well, time is of some concern. Can they level matters? Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game.
Number 15, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Time running out, but they could yet win it. A fine reading of the situation. Could be threatening. Well, body in the way. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Gareth Bale. Incisive ball from Bale. Off the post and back in play. And they can't quite take advantage in the end. Plenty of support here. Might be a chance to break. And he's made headway. Oh, he saved it. Brilliant piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he got it all right there. That's an excellent save from the keeper, you have to say that.
And over it comes. Off target. Didn't have an awful lot of space to work with, however. Oh, he's through here. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And we have action from foot rivals coming up for you. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
With a chance. There it is, and just the ideal start. So the Clarets restart the game. Can they mount a response here? This could be the equaliser. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating. So, a level contest, 1-1. Marcus Thuram. Well, great read there to intercept. Smith. Now with Lampard. Great opportunity. Oh, it's an absolutely tremendous save.
Well, he's just pulled off a remarkable save there. Brilliant goalkeeping.
Still alive. Well read to ease the pressure. And a throw-in forthcoming. Frank Rijkaard. Lampard. Rijkaard. Giving it a try. Huge block. Good movement. Oh, breezing past him. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Rafa. Onto Thuram. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Well, it could be on for him here. And missing the chance.
Well, he strikes it cleanly, no doubt about that. But unfortunately, he's missed the target. He's got to score there.
Now, options are plenty. That's a good-looking shot. Well, the goalkeeper's life wasn't made quite as difficult as might have been the case. Rafa. Strong but fair tackle. And Kane comes into the move. Good-looking attack, this. Oh, it might be. And nicely parried away.
Well, they might be piling on the pressure, but they've got to make it count in those situations, that's for sure.
Julia Green. Smith threading it through. And not cleared away properly. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Vinicius Junior. That's a good-looking ball. And now waiting to pounce. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here. As they kick off again. 2-1 the current state of affairs. Now, who can she play it to? This could level it. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. match is level again. Well, nicely cut out. Card. Oh, good vision. Can Smith finish? The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. On with the game then. 3-2. What will happen next? Harry Kane. Oh, good hands there from the keeper. This looks more than decent. And able to close down the shot. Marcus Rashford. Well, they couldn't keep it. Teammates available. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Trying to pick out a teammate. Keeper getting the touch. Oh, it's an own goal. A moment he would love to be able to forget.
Well, here it is again, and he's a bit unfortunate, you have to say. But it will count as an own goal against him, I'm afraid.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Thuram could reduce the deficit, and he does. There is hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier.
Well, let's take another look at this. Rashford just goes past his man so easily, and Rashford's finish gives the keeper no chance. He hits it with such venom.
And quick thinking defensively. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Winning back possession. Can they get in behind them? Oh, great defending. Vinicius Junior. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, there it is. Real resilience for you, having been 2 goals down.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish that gives the keeper no chance.
And the Clarets with the ball again. Smith. He's in behind. And he's fired it against the post. Well, nothing untoward happened. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Oh, there it is! Incredible! How about this for guts and courage? Can they see this out now?
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Oh, good-looking run. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. This might be ideal for the counter. Smith. This could level it. To Kane.
Well, when you see those stats, it's amazing how they're trailing in this game because they've created so many chances, they just haven't taken them. At some point, they've got to get back into this game.
He might be through here. Oh, now, will it be a red card? And the referee didn't have much choice. A sending off it is.
Yeah, no complaints there. That's a sending off all day long.
And danger averted. Well read. This is looking threatening. Oh, superb skill. And players waiting in the centre. Vinicius. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Vinicius! Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And there she is, in with a chance. Oh, she's got them right back into this game. Down to 10, no matter. Real determination shown here. Well, if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Far from a good pass. Couldn't keep the ball. Frank Lampard. Graham Hansen. And playing it through. And a timely intervention. Now, who can she play it to? Must take the lead here. And a goal! A player down they might be, but that's not bothering them one little bit. And quick thinking defensively. Now, what can they do from here? This could be the equaliser. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long. Incisive ball from Smith. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Rafa. Vinicius. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Can he find the right pass? Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. good refereeing to let the play flow. Well, the referee tried to play advantage there, but it wasn't forthcoming. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. And space to attack here for the Clarets. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Might be a chance to break. Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. Well, having previously been admonished by the referee, that was always likely to be seen as a bookable offence.
Yeah, he's had the warning. He just couldn't control himself, though, could he?
Just 15 minutes remaining. Oh, he looks threatening. Crossing into the middle. And the problem not completely solved. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Really good challenge. Chance to do damage. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Vinicius Junior. Now with Thuram. This could finish it! Well, what a stop that was. And I'll tell you what, that looked like a certain goal. Had to be a goal.
Well, that was a golden opportunity. He has to score there.
The perfect position to read it. Thuram. Olise. Well, late in the game here, they know what they need, and that's an equaliser. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. He could pick out a teammate. Cross blocked. Rafa. Now with Vinicius Junior. Trying to open them up. This could square the game. Able to close down the shot. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Could level it. Superbly read and executed. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to... and welcome to one of the most recognisable venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, in the final analysis, not quite precise enough. Goal kick here. Possession one. Figo. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, as you can see, it's a fairly narrow midfield, so it does mean that the fullbacks need to break forward at the right time. But it's the number 10 who really has to affect the game today.
And teammates around her. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Lala. Well, this looks promising from the Clarets. Oh, managing to beat him. And a precise challenge just when it was required. And a chance for the lead. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today. Nil then. Freigang. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And teammates around him. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Goal at her mercy. Sandy Baltimore. Could play it in. Valverde. Mariona. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Room to roam for City on the wing. Crossing opportunity. Good looking move. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Now, what can the Clarets do from this position? A fine reading of the situation. Valverde. Targets available, cross comes in. And nicely parried away.
Well, what a great save that was to keep them in this. May just be the impetus they need, as they certainly haven't been at their best today.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to alleviate the pressure. It needs an accurate cross. Now veering in field. But they dealt with the threat posed. Could be threatening. A chance to level it. Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Fernandez. A real opening now. Well, that was an opportunity to make the scoreboard look even better from their point of view.
Oh, big chance, missed that. This game is still very much in the balance.
Palmer. This looks decent from the Clarets. No disappointing end to the move. City finding space on the flank. Options in the middle. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Palmer.
head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
City move it forward with purpose. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Can he find the right pass? Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
Freigang. And the Clarets come away with it. Mariona. And he read it well defensively. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Oh, big chance! Well, it might still work out for them. Wonderful block. Teammates available. Oh, he squandered the opportunity. He might be relieved, though, to see that the offside flag is up.
Well, the linesman's sparing his blushes here, but you have to say, it was a shocking effort.
And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. Well, advantage City after the first 45 minutes, but a long way from being decided. Valverde. A very effective challenge put in. Figo. Genuine chance. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Gnabry. This could be the equaliser. The ball is running again at 2-2. Oh, that's a really good run. And tidy defensive play. And support available. Counter-attacking chance. Could take the lead. Timely intervention. Federico Valverde. Opportunity here. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And the finish is really good. She just smashes that past the keeper. That's a top-quality goal.
Possession lost by the Clarets. Good-looking move. Is this the moment? And pushed away to safety. Palmer. Oh, good vision. Corner for the Clarets, and a goal here really would change the complexion of this match. Well, it wasn't a great header, in all fairness. And a goal kick it is. And a timely intervention. Plenty of support here. Trying to find the right angle of attack. Can he get them level? Oh, he's missed!
Well, he'll be very disappointed with that. He should be scoring from there.
City unable to retain possession. Really being closed down. Ibanez. Federico Valverde. And the Clarets have possession again. Gray. On to Lala. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Crossing opportunity. A glorious chance. Oh, it's an absolutely tremendous save.
Well, he's just pulled off a remarkable save there. Brilliant goalkeeping.
Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Teammates available. Well, disappointing end to the move. Serge Gnabry. Bit wasteful from City. It could be on for her. And it's opening up. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing this defence apart time and time again. They simply can't handle her. Current scoreline 4-2. Sandy Baltimore. City could be onto something. And throwing it back. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Oh, fancy footwork. And her teammate got her out of trouble. Figo. Now with Zico. Ibanez. So almost at full time and the home side very much in command. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance? Growing excitement throughout the day, and now the big kick-off is near. Hello from one of the great venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the chance to finish. Still possibilities. And a very good challenge. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And the shot just over the top. Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Ashraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback positions. Vitor Ferreira starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And the lead striker is Ousmane Dembélé. Fluency of movement. And they might forge ahead. Vigorous defending. And teammates to play it to. Real chance. There it is. And just the ideal start. So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? And passing it well. And played in. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Fabian. And cutting it out. In with a chance. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. Now, who can he play it to? Ferreira. Can he finish? In a dangerous position. And he takes on the shot. Making sure nothing came of it. It's got to be! And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved! Well underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. And there to intervene. Real using width to good effect. Released it nicely. This could be the equaliser. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square. And support available. Mbappe, can they jump in front? Well, I was on the cusp of saying he's at it again. Looked as though he might score again.
Well, he's certainly looking sharp today. That could easily have been his second there.
Trying to pick out a teammate. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. And it might be. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Perhaps an opportunity here for Real Madrid to take the lead. Corner. Has to clear his lines. And they've given him too much space. Fabian. A real opening now. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Oh, nice ball. Mbappe. It's a perfect challenge. And he has options available. And Real with the ball again. And Bellingham. Dembele. Textbook defending inside the box. Dembele. Good idea. And effectively parried away by the keeper.
Well, could that prove to be the turning point in this match? Had that got in, I couldn't see a way back for them. But Courtois had...
Oh, hang on, Stuart, look at this! Crucial piece of defending. Well, a textbook interception. Well, the play just breaking down a bit here. Rodrigo. Mbappe. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Hakimi. And ball back with PSG now. And playing it back. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Well read to win possession back. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Really good build-up, but no end product. And that... So the ball rolling again, and Real left with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Space afforded PSG. Hakimi. He fancies it, and putting his body on the line. And the keeper there to deal with it. And the referee has caught up with him following his indiscretion earlier. And the corner played over by Dembele. Just far too close to the goalkeeper. Now, who can he play it to? Deciding to go inside. Shot blocked but still alive. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation. So on with the game. Much to admire about PSG, who look as though they're really in the mood. Fabian. Incisive pass. Keeper getting the touch. And a PSG corner. Substitution for Real Madrid. Dembele tasked with taking the corner. Rodrigo. Promising move. Oh, that's fine defensive play. Can he find the right pass? Counter-attacking chance. Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. And Bellingham. Opportunity it is. And a fine stop. And Bellingham. And in range. And offside just as he was ready to pounce. Dembele. 30 minutes left for play. Nicely saved. No foul, PSG advantage. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? But quick thinking defensively. It might be. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
Fine work from Paris Saint-Germain to win the ball back. Ousmane Dembele prepared to fire. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, it looks as though Real Madrid are changing their approach here. They now want to win the ball back as high up the field as possible, and that means putting more pressure on the opposition. This should be...
Well, it was a promising avenue of attack, but the momentum has been halted, and you wouldn't be surprised to see the card handed out. And crossing towards the far post. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. Bellingham. This could be troublesome. Being egged on by the crowd. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
And he might be through here. Dembele. And that's a very good parry. Corner given to PSG. Substitution it is for PSG. Fired over by Ousmane Dembele.
Well, it seems as though Real Madrid have a different setup here.
Oh, in with a chance. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Marquinhos. Could be threatening, and the chance is on. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. 10 minutes to go. Intercepted effortlessly. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Well, could be in hot water here, booked already. Well, he's certainly not alone. But timely defending when it mattered. And passing it through. It could be for Mbappe. Oh, that is a superb save. Chances on. Fancies it. Corner awarded to PSG. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. And they're going for the short one. Cuts it back. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. And the referee has given them a corner. The quest for success, the big showdown almost upon us, and the likelihood of a game to be savoured and cherished. But who's going to win? We'll leave that to the courageous amongst you. Live on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Fenerbahce against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
And here's the Fenerbahce lineup. Dominik Livakovic is the goalkeeper. Alan Saint-Maximin plays with Filip Kostic on the flanks. And up front today is Youssef En-Nesyri. And the PSG team looks like this. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Nuno Mendes plays with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. Vitor Ferreira starts alongside Fabian in central midfield. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Ousmane Dembélé. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Could take the lead. And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Fabian. Can he put them in front? Oh no, he's missed the opportunity. And they remain level.
Well, he just lacked composure there, didn't he? They should be ahead now.
Dusan Tadic. And as a defender, you really have to concentrate to the maximum to bar the door, as he did then. In with a chance. Blocked. Well, the break looked promising, but the danger has been averted. Well, some players are just natural leaders of the line, and Youssef En-Nesyri falls in that category. What might we see from him today?
Well, he's a good technician, a clever mover, and a decent athlete. But it's his power when shooting that...
Oh, they could put it away, Stuart. Well, it stopped a promising attack in its tracks. And you wouldn't be surprised if there's a card coming out here. And yellow it is. A booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the...
Can he finish? Determined defending. Played over. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. And he might be through here. And there it is. The opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it. So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Mendes. Dembélé on the ball. In a decent position now. Well, taking on that shot and not missing by much.
Well, that would have been an excellent goal, but it means everything is still up for grabs here.
Plenty of support here. Oh, good vision. And now can he keep calm? Well, the attack peters out, and that means it's goalkeeper's ball. And out of play it goes. Throw-in coming up here. Dembélé, he's in here. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Ferreira. Could be troublesome. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And the perfect position to read it. Fabian. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. It's a short one. And a decent delivery. And the danger is averted. Tadic. Dembele. And Fenerbahce come away with it. Dusan Tadic. Now options are plenty. It didn't go to plan in the end. Dembele. Real chance. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Committed challenge. That's a lovely ball. He's in behind. Can he find the net? And the keeper more than equal to the task. Dusan Tadic. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Might be a chance here. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day. It's superb scoring form. So the ball rolling again, 2-0 the score. Dembele. This could be troublesome, and nearly the ideal ball, but a good piece of defending. Could be dangerous. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Dembele, a real opening now. Defending of the highest class to stop him. And he has options available. Takes aim. It was on its way in. And easily intercepted. Dembele. Well, it stopped a promising attack in its tracks, and you wouldn't be surprised if there's a card coming out here. And all the credit in the world must go to the keeper for getting both hands on it. And he's through here. It's come off the keeper. Danger averted for now. Counter-attacking chance. That's a good pass. And now waiting to pounce. Strong hand on that one.
Well, those stats tell the story. PSG have been really good today.
Oh, wait a minute. They could well be in. The fans are shouting, shoot! And he finds the net. He could hardly miss.
the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease. It's just a change of pace. And from there, the end result was never in doubt. He just goes round the keeper and slots it home. Lovely finish.
Ferreira. Attacking possibilities for PSG. Dembele. Opportunity. He's blocked it. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Fred! Oh, what an incredible turn of events! From down and apparently out, it's all square again. Can you believe this?
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And Fenerbahce with the ball again. Chances on. Well, the keeper had a lot to do.
Well, it's a great piece of goalkeeping. So quick off his line.
En-Nesyri. And a fine tackle. Trying to open them up. Now, will they do it from here? Really good piece of goalkeeping there. A smart stop here. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Hakimi. Marquinhos. Oh, good work by the keeper. Going short. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Could be dangerous. Oh, he could finish. Fire against the crossbar. And the attack fizzling out.
Well, they won't come much closer than that. Fenerbahce are starting to look really dangerous here.
Yes, so near indeed, but now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. And they might be through here. It's in, and this really takes your breath away. A combat and a half.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. He's in with a chance. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
And PSG come away with it. Chance to do damage. Shown inside. He's in behind. And up for grabs off the keeper. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Nicely timed tackle. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Dembele. Good idea. Well, on the cusp of full time, the home side keep plugging away but find themselves on the wrong end of the scoreline. Stuart, your thoughts on what you've seen?
Well, surely they get one more chance before the end here. Forget the defending, they've played some great attacking football, and I think they deserve an equaliser in what's been a great match.
Well, they're attacking, but time is the great enemy. This could level it. And all square now, and you have to ask the question, is there time for either side to win it? Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. PSG on the attack as the minutes tick away. What can they do in the closing phase? Well, they couldn't keep it. Oh, he's through here. Oh, and it brushed off the woodwork. Can you believe it?
Well, he's hit it with power, no doubt about that, but not quite the accuracy he was looking for.
The electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Room to roam for PSG on the wing. And the alarm bells are ringing. Not to be in terms of the finish. And so the final whistle is sounded, and this game will go into the history books recorded. A high-tension occasion. Two teams ready to go at it, knowing that interest levels... Hello, everyone. Delighted to be talking to you from one of my favourite venues in world football, the Orange Velodrome. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's France against Paris Saint-Germain.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style.
Opportunity! Well, not quite accurate enough, but it was a close thing. Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Jules Koundé plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. N'Golo Kanté starts alongside Eduardo Camavinga in the centre of midfield. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. Rabiot. Credit to them for winning back possession. And here's how the lineup looks for PSG. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Achraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback positions. Vitor Ferreira starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And the lead striker is Ousmane Dembélé. Can he put them in front? Great defending. Really doughty defending. Given away by Rabiot. Dembélé. That's a good-looking ball. Nice-looking move. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, here it is again, and it's a wonderful pass from Dembélé. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Hakimi. And taking it away. Can he convert? And the keeper's hand does the trick. This could be dangerous. Dembele. Vital intervention. Well cleared away. On a corner for Paris Saint-Germain. What can they do with it? And defensive play to be applauded. Can he take advantage? Terrific save. Kolo Muani. And Paris Saint-Germain with the ball again. Giving it a try. Magnificent defending. Can someone get on the end of this? No real challenge for the goalkeeper. Kolo Muani. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Takes aim! And a crisp effort, just over the top. Pressure applied, can they make something of it? Nuno Mendes. Has eyes for goal. Strong hand on that one. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Ball is loose. Well, nothing comes of it. Dangerous looking attack. Really first-rate challenge. France being afforded too much space here. Kolo Muani. They've regained possession. Hakimi. It should be. Stopped a certain goal. And PSG pushing to add to their lead. It'll be a corner. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Throw in for France coming up. And France with acres of space to attack. Mbappe in the centre. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Fabian. Plenty of support here. Determined defending. Now can they counter clinically? There's so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. And PSG showing good width here. Well, the post getting in the way there. Not too fussy in clearing his lines.
Well, had that gone in, France would be in big trouble. Can that now inspire them to turn things around here?
No foul, PSG advantage. Can he put it in? And full marks for the precision there. Is it going to be? Oh, it's gone in for PSG as they extend their advantage to 2 goals.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And no more time left. We've reached the halfway mark here at the Orange Velodrome. Well, it's all been a little bit quiet on the Kylian Mbappe front in this match, Stuart.
Yeah, he's been well marshalled so far, but he hasn't worked the defenders or the goalkeeper hard.
So back in business here, and PSG dominating the proceedings in the first half. Will we see a similar pattern in the second 45? And the alarm bells are ringing. And still danger here. In it goes at the second time of asking. But the goalkeeper won't be proud of that moment.
Well, when you look at this again, there's 2 things wrong defensively about this. First of all, the goalkeeper should not be parrying it into a dangerous area, and the defenders have to be sharper to get to the knockdown. It's not good defending all round.
Read it well. Dembele. In with a chance. Not to be in terms of the finish. Eduardo Camavinga. Well, PSG doing well to regain control of the ball. Dembele. Ferreira. Has eyes for goal. Oh, good work by the keeper. And there's the delivery. And quick thinking defensively. Dembele. Might lead to a chance. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Well, he's allowed his opponent to get past him. Super challenge, still dangerous. Can he find the right pass? And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Great vision from Adrien Rabiot. That is tackling of the highest order. Distributing it well. Ferreira.
Well, PSG are looking really good today. Just look how many chances they've created. And I sense there's still more to come here.
Yes, they're having a field day in it. Save, but still a chance. And problem solved for now. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Oh, it's mischievous. Oh, a finish of real class. No wonder he's celebrating. Take a bow. So back underway at 3-1. Dembele. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Rabiot. Mbappe. And teammates around him. And the advantage is with PSG. Dembele. Takes it on. And just wide of the post. Decent effort there. Good refereeing, waiting for a natural pause before booking him. Rabiot. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. Dembele. Now space for PSG in the wide position. Oh, genuine chance. He got a good palm on it. 15 minutes left for play. France giving away possession. Rabiot. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Minge. Here's Fabian. There was the chance they could get caught out on the break here. And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue.
Well, just look at this. Dembele shows so much skill to go beyond the defender. And what a powerful finish from Dembele. He just makes it look so easy. What a good goal.
Well, France couldn't hang on to it. 10 minutes left for play. And playing it through. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Corner coming up. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. And over comes the corner. Sound piece of defending. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. And the flag does go up, offside. Teammates available. Hakimi, determined defending. Konate. Camavinga. Dembele on the ball. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, it broke down, alas. And taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Electing to shoot. And no problems at all for the keeper. And the referee blows for full time. 3 massive points as they continue their push for the title. And surely now...